Hey guys, just at Wellington Airport right now. It's finally happening, eh? Never thought it would, but finally it's going to happen. Righto, we'll catch up with you a bit later. Hey guys, hope you can hear me. Pretty much a madhouse here. So I'm at LAX, walking 45 fucking miles. So we landed at Terminal B for the internationals. I've got to walk to Terminal 6 or 7 I think it is, Terminal 7 for my next flight. But the good news is I've got 7 hours to get there. So check-in was like getting into the country was just a piece of piss, literally. It was just unbelievable. But I got to that on a later video when it's not so noisy, and yeah, take care, and I made it. Righto, so I've been at LAX for about 5 hours now. You'll be happy to know I made the big walk from the international terminal to the terminal I'm leaving from for Vegas in one piece, so that's cool. You'll be rapt to know that, I'm sure. I know for some of you guys that have travelled a bit, this probably means not much to you, but this is pretty much a big deal for me. So we'll catch you when we get to Vegas. Righto, so it's just gone midnight in Las Vegas. I got to the accommodation about probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half ago. Had a bit of drama at the airport because they lost my bag. Actually, they lost Umish's bag that he's lent me. So they had to try and find it, and despite all the rest of the bags off our flight being on conveyor belt 18, yeah, his one was on 17 with another flight, so I don't quite know what happened there, but we got it back in the end, so it's good. I'm really knackered. I've been awake for about 30 hours, and so I'm going to have a snooze now, but I'll post these videos tomorrow and let you have a look. Take care. Hey guys, so it's about 11:30 AM on Tuesday morning here now in Vegas. Man, did I sleep like a baby last night. So just had a shower and everything, and I'm going to go out to the South Point Casino and Hotel for a lunch. I've seen videos on YouTube about it, and they're pretty good by the looks of things. So that's sort of one of the best cheap buffets around. So I'll go and try that. Then I'm going to go to the Las Vegas sign and do the old touristy thing with the selfie stick, and hey, I've been here. Across the road from that is the Pinball Museum and Hall of Fame, which I'm going to spend a couple of hours at the Pinball Museum. And yeah, that should be pretty good. I'll take videos of all this, of course. And I might come back to where I'm staying, get ready for the show that I'm going tonight, which is Terry Fader, who's a ventriloquist and comedian, really good. He won America's Got Talent about, I don't know, 10 years ago. He's had a Las Vegas show ever since then, so he is really good apparently. I'm really looking forward to that. A couple of things happened on the way over here. So Donna lent me these earbud things, right? That I actually bought them for her, little earbuds to listen to music on the plane, because dumb me didn't bring a plug-in headphone, and Air New Zealand doesn't supply the headsets anymore. So I was listening to my music on the thing, and I yawned, and the left-hand earbud fell out and dropped somewhere. Buggered if I know where it went. This was about 4 hours into the flight. I had a couple of different earbuds as well in case they went flat, and so I was able to use a different one. It was pretty cool. But I couldn't find this earbud, this left-hand earbud from Donna's ones. Oh, fucking hell, what am I going to do? So I gave it up as lost, had a quick look when we exited the plane, had a good look, and no go. Went into the terminal at Los Angeles, and I thought because I didn't want to go for a crap on the plane, that's just wrong. So I went to the toilet in Las Vegas, and I go into the cubicle and everything, and I do my business, and I stand up, go to pull my pants up, and this friggin' earbud drops out onto the floor. Perfect. So Donna, your earbuds are still in one piece. Cool. That's pretty cool. And that was like still, and I'd got up on the flight as well and walked around a couple of times after I lost it. I don't know where it came from. It's just incredible. Then I get to, I told you in the other video that the like immigration was just an absolute breeze. So I somehow ended up in the wrong queue. Because I'd gone to the toilet, I was pretty much the last one from our flight, and there was like 500 people, like 2 or 3 flights there, about 500 or 600 people, all sort of queuing up into about 8 different rows. And I somehow went into the wrong one and ended up at the front of a queue where there was nobody at a closed counter. And one of the staff came over to me and said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm trying to get through immigration. It looks like I've taken the wrong line. And she said, oh, don't worry, this counter will be opening in about 2 minutes, so just wait here. And so all these people, there's 600 odd people that have been waiting in the queue, well, they ended up behind me. So the woman, she says, I checked the passport and everything, and she said, what are you here for? And I said, I'm here for a holiday. Where are you going? All the usual stuff. And I'm just waiting for the question, have you got a conviction? Have you ever had a conviction? Just waiting for it. Never came. So cool, I'm not going to volunteer it. Basically, how much money have you got? Where are you going? Yep, cool. Stamp the passport because it's your first time in there. You can't use the electronic passport, but I'll be able to do that from now on. So I got the stamp and the passport from the USA. So, and it took like 4 minutes. I was thinking it was going to be an hour or so to explain convictions and things like a conviction, etc. But no, 4 minutes tops, and I was through there. And then I thought, okay, I haven't filled out an arrivals card yet, and I've still got to go through the bag check and get I had a few medicines and prescription medicines and things like that. Bit of food. I thought this is going to take another hour. No bag check. Like no bag check. Like no customs bag check at all. No arrival card. No nothing. I was outside probably, well obviously I went to the loo, but take that time out of it. I was outside the terminal probably 20 minutes after the flight landed. Just absolutely incredible. And got the bags, and yeah, and then did that massive walk that I was talking about yesterday on this earlier on in this video. So I got to the domestic terminal at at Los Angeles, and I had a couple of hours to kill, obviously, couldn't sleep, so I just sort of hung out. And when they finally called our Las Vegas flight, I get on the plane, and I noticed I was one of the last ones on because I was right at the very back. And I noticed that quite a few passengers weren't wearing masks, and I thought, oh yeah, they must have all exemptions, etc. And as I'm walking down the aisle, the pilot says, for all those who missed it, the federal regulations have changed. You no longer need masks on public transport or at terminals. The only mask use that's compulsory now is hospitals. So, brilliant. The mask came off. And although it was probably the most turbulent flight I've ever had, it was the best flight I've ever had, because for the first time in like 2 and a bit years, no mask. Just fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, half the plane probably left it on and half them didn't. Whatever, you do yours, I'll do mine. But, yeah, I met a local that we were both on aisle seats and we were talking to each other. He's a lighting engineer for concerts, etc. He just did Coachella last weekend in Los Angeles, and he's going back again next weekend for the second half of Coachella. He was a real good guy, gave me some good advice and tips. So yeah, other than the bag drama at Las Vegas, there was no real drama anywhere really. So today I'm going out very shortly, and I'll put a couple of photos of what I've seen, etc. on here, and yeah. Take care guys, and have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next video. Turn the fucking thing off. See yous.